the petulant UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, in his short trousers that he probably purchased from Asda's back-to-school range. Well, what is petulance? Well, it's the quality of being childishly sulky or bad-tempered. A slight degree of petulance has crept into his voice, well, in this case has crept into his, well, meeting with the Greek Prime Minister. Well, he was worried, that the return of the Pentathlon marbles would be a topic of discussion. Of course it would be. That's foregone conclusion. Well, oh dear, that row continues, that it does. Well, the Tory source says it became impossible for a meeting to go ahead. Impossible by foot. Since the Greek Prime Minister, I'm not going to try and say his name because I'll just get it wrong. So, urged the return of antiques to Athens. So, the Greek Prime Minister has criticised the decision of the British counterpart, Rishi Sunak, and his, well, how to put it, moobs. Then that is one hell of a skinny man that has never done anything physical. He clearly has never lifted a finger. The thing about Rishi Sunak, as you see, being the fact that he is most definitely, well, petulant, is because he's had everything done for him. He's had, well, every step in his life laid out in front of him. Well, and now he's got his missus, worth probably up to £1 billion. Certainly the richest ever Prime Minister. And also, don't forget, the man has been profiteering from Russian money, although trying to tell all the other companies that they cannot deal with Russia. Hypocrite and a petulant all rolled into one. Well, the Rishi Sunak, in his short trousers, like I say, from the Asda's back-to-school range. Probably because it's the only way size that can fit me, because you get this short length. Yeah. Of his money, you think you get a fitted suit, and yeah. Nothing seems to fit him. He's not exactly a clothes horse, is he? Okay. Now, in the trade, we'd call that skinny fat. The opposite fat shaming. Anyway. So, yeah, the Greek Prime Minister is not very happy that his meeting with Rishi Sunak at number 10 has been cancelled at the last minute. So, he's described Sunak's move as wrong and undignified. And the Greek Prime Minister, who is visiting London at the moment, voiced irritation at the scheduled Downing Street meeting being cancelled at the 11th hour. He said, I want to express my annoyance at the fact that the British Prime Minister cancelled our scheduled meeting a few hours before it was due to take place. And the centre-right leader said in a statement released by his Maximo office, as a diplomatic row intensifies over these pentathlon marbles. All Rishi Sunak has actually done, he's made the situation worse. Instead of trying to soften it, all he's done is antagonised Greece. It's not just the Greek Prime Minister, no. It'll be the people of Greece. They feel that the pentathlon marbles have been stolen. In fact, it sits there waiting for its return. Well, whether they should or whether they should not return those marbles, well, that's a topic for another day. Well, Greece and Britain are united by traditionally strong ties, apparently, of friendship, and the framework of our bilateral relations is exceptionally abroad. And the views of Greece on the pentathlon sculptures are well known. It's a topic that's going to be constantly brought up again and again and again, obviously. They want them back. Here in France, many artifacts have been returned from pillaging, which is pretty much what it is, colonialism. He said here, I had hoped that they have the opportunity to discuss with my British counterpart, along with other international challenges such as Gaza, Ukraine, and the climate crisis. But no, Rishi Sunak decided that, he was tremoring. Yeah. Anyway, he was scared. Rishi Sunak was scared. He didn't want to talk about it. No. Because the Greek Prime Minister has been talking about it on his, in various interviews. In fact, he visited Keir Starmer and brought it up. He also talked to, Laura Kuenssberg, whatever her name is. Oh, crikey. She's flipping awful. Anyway, her. So during an interview on Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg, the Greek leader had reiterated the country's long-standing request for the Parthenon treasures to be reunited with other sculptures beneath the temple, and they had once adorned. Saying that the division of the artwork between London and Athens was like cutting the Mona Lisa in half. I don't quite get that, but there you go. Not quite the same. No. It's whether or not, I suppose, you have to ask yourself, were they stolen, or was it just... Well, it was the Ottoman era, wasn't it? So I would say it's probably stolen, to be fair. But, it's a long time ago now, isn't it? To us, really, they don't have no actual value. We're not going to go and sell them. Shouldn't they really be in their rightful place? I think so. Well, Iraq seemed to have irritated Sunak to the point that he had felt that there was no reason to hold the talks. Gaza, Ukraine, the climate crisis, aren't they a reason? But no, he bottled it. He flippin' bottled it. Him and his moobs and his skinny fat belly. I can't talk, I'm fat. But Rishi Sunak, so it's allowed, okay? Yeah. Oh dear. Oh,
that is a disgrace.
I should laugh, but crikey. This man's pathetic. He's just pathetic. If it doesn't go his own way, he has a hissy fit. He is a petulant child. He really is. Oh, he's throwing his dummy and rattles out of his little old pram. It is Rishi Sunak in his short trousers. Blimey, what say you? Oh. That's the UK Prime Minister. We want strong figures. Yeah, they go on about Churchill and what have you, don't they? And what have we got? We've got Rishi Sunak. We've got him. He can fight his way out of a brown paper bag. No. He's flipping useless. Everything he's done is just to, try and appease his right-wing base. Without them, he's gone, isn't he? He's frightened. He's scared. He's as much good as a flippin', chocolate ashtray or an ashtray on a motorbike. Either way, he's useless. You tell me what Rishi Sunak is, leave it in the comments down below. I'll be very interested to know. Yeah, please boot the old like button. It helps the channel, and I need all the help I can get. I do. When you can support the channel, you do that on Patreon or Bioscope. There's also memberships as well. And we go live every Sunday at 8 o'clock. For as long as I can possibly keep this channel going. Toodaloo.